Click the bell, turn on all notifications, and subscribe for around-the-clock WWE news in real time. The home of the most consistent and dedicated breaking news in WWE, Seanzviewent, is here for you. Like, comment, and share today.
WrestleMania 40. Ladies and gentlemen, if this was any indication of what night 2 is going to be like, it is going to be splendid, surprising, awe-inspiring, prevailing. It is going to be about guts, blood, sweat, and tears, and that's what I present to you every single day. Now, if you want more reviews, previews, news, and rumors around the clock, the one thing you want to do, subscribe, click that bell, become a channel member today, or donate in the comments section below, and I will be your final boss, and I will do it in stereo. Ladies and gentlemen, on a night where we saw Mysterio and the LWO get the big W, on a night where we saw Rhea Ripley defeat Becky Lynch in a stimulating match. Before we get into more news and rumors and speculation and results, I want your thoughts, your comments. What did you think about WrestleMania? Were you surprised? Were you perplexed? Were you entertained? Were you engaged? We saw new champions. We saw new chapters. We saw new storylines come apart. We've seen everything come into full center, and this was only night 1. And remember to take this video and share it on Facebook, on X, on Twitter, with your friends, your family, your girlfriend, your boyfriends. Tell everyone you know, whether it be on TikTok, wherever it may be. Seanzviewent Entertainment is going to set it free for each and every one of you because we do this hourly. Now, Rhea Ripley kicked it off by defeating Becky Lynch, but what a courageous match it was. Rhea Ripley got the victory, but at the end of the day, Becky Lynch has nothing to be ashamed of. And on the night, we have brand new tag team champions. Ladies and gentlemen, as the entire world saw, The Miz and R-Truth became new tag team champions from Monday Night Raw. But on SmackDown, we have brand new tag team champions in Grayson Waller and Austin Theory. Now, were you surprised? Were you entertained? Were you shocked? Were you stunned? Did you like it? Were you for it? Were you against it? This is the show where it's all about you. It's not about me coming on here and flapping my gums. It's ultimately up to you. But if you listen to me, I definitely respect you. So we had 2 sets of brand new tag team champions at the end of the night. We had brother versus brother for just the 3rd time in history. Brother versus brother. Jey Uso versus Jimmy Uso. And what a battle it was. It was a war to settle the score. If you go back from Bret Hart versus Owen Hart, The Undertaker versus Kane, Matt Hardy versus Jeff Hardy, and then this was just insane. And ladies and gentlemen, then Sami Zayn went into WrestleMania with the odds stacked against him. Nobody gave him a chance. Nobody thought he could overcome the odds. Nobody thought the insurmountable odds. But Sami Zayn kept fighting. He kept sweating. He kept prevailing. He kept getting up and up and up because Sami Zayn is that at the end of the day. He is a fighter. And Sami Zayn fought his heart out. He gave you every single thing he had in that Intercontinental Championship match with his wife, with his son, with his kid, watching front, back, and center, whether it be front of the stage, backstage. He gave you every single thing he had, and Sami Zayn shows you why he is one of the most courageous underdogs of all time. But ladies and gentlemen, with Sami Zayn becoming the Intercontinental Champion, what is going to happen next with Gunther? Now, there's a lot of rumors and speculation that Gunther is going to move on to become the brand new WWE challenger for the world title on Monday Night Raw. And to you, I would say that's probably the right way to go. Because now this brings apart all new scenarios, all new challenges, all new storylines, all new angles. This brings a whole different perspective to WrestleMania. I mean, you got the pomp, the circumstance, the staging. You got the rage. You got the respect. You got the animosity. You got everything that WrestleMania is all about, ladies and gentlemen. And everybody brought on their game. Becky Lynch went into this tonight with a fever of 102, and she still stuck through. Why? Because she believes in the spirit of WrestleMania. She believes, but tonight even believing wasn't enough to get her further. Remember to subscribe today. Click that bell, turn on all notifications. And ladies and gentlemen, also, with a brand new tag team champions, a brand new intercontinental champion. Really, it's not only just 2 new champions crowned, it was 3 new champions crowned tonight at WrestleMania. And again, ladies and gentlemen, with the main event being, we all saw what the main event was, the final boss, The Rock, Roman Reigns versus Seth frickin' Rollins and Cody Rhodes. We knew that this was going to be a barn burner. We knew that this was going to be a nail biter. We knew, in JR's word, this was going to be a slobber knocker. And night one lived up to all the expectations, all the anticipation, all the blood, all the sweat, all the tears. And it was all about who was going to get the upper hand on night 2. But it wasn't just about who's going to get the upper hand on night 2. It was about rewriting the story. It was about continuing the chapter. And that is exactly what Raw and Smackdown did at WrestleMania 40 tonight. It was about the leverage. It was about the momentum. It was about carrying it over for the next several weeks into the summertime for SummerSlam. And WrestleMania Night 1 really set everybody on fire. And everybody in the UK, Australia, Canada, everybody was watching WrestleMania Night 1. Because that's what it was all about at the end of the day. And what it's all about at the end of the day is, out of 10 stars, what would you give your review of WrestleMania 40? The granddaddy of them all, the spectacle, the frontier. Ladies and gentlemen, have no tear. The brash one is here for each and every one of you. And when we tell you that this was WrestleMania, that this was the iconic show, if you want the second night review from Seanzviewent Entertainment, that's exactly what we're going to bring to you right here on this very show, because we give you the integrity, we give you the most descriptive, we give you the most informative WrestleMania and show reviews in WWE. Why? Because Seanzview comes through when the lights are on bright. Now, Tommaso Ciampa, Johnny Gargano had a great showing. They had an illustrious showing. It was a great ladder match. It may not have been the greatest ladder match, but it maybe not even been great, but it was good. It was solid. Everything on the show was, as the Miz would say, must see, or at least worth a watch. Now, I want all your reviews. I want your comments, your opinions. If you agree, disagree, if you're entertained, if you're engaged, if you're kept on the edge of your seat, if you wanted more and more, because that's what WrestleMania is ultimately all about. More and more. And that's how WrestleMania has become so big, so huge, so dynamic, that there are 2 nights of WrestleMania. But ladies and gentlemen, if you're asking Sean's view, out of 10 stars, no, I'm not going to do the whole Meltzer out of 5 stars. No, we're going to go 10 stars. We're going to up the ante. And whether you're listening to me through your cell phone, your laptop, your desktop, your PC, your car speakers, wherever you're listening to Sean's View Entertainment, you're going to get my full review. And this is it right here, guys. Do I give it a 4 out of 10, a 7 out of 10, a 10 out of 10? Hell, do I rate it more than that? Well, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for, the anticipation, the expectation is at an all-time high. And as we do this review, we are all through WrestleMania. I've seen it. I felt it. I have been able to take it all in. Hell, I've been able to replay it. Some of the matches, some of the highlights, some of the emotions of WrestleMania. And this was nothing short of extravagant. This was nothing short of spectacular. It was the spectacle of a lifetime. That's what WrestleMania is all about. All was riding on this event, the motion, the integrity, the capacity. It was a capacity crowd because, again, tonight, WrestleMania broke records. Just like the WWE always does. They break records. They break new ground. And some might say that this is not only the Renaissance era, some might say that this is the Triple H era. And coming off a very hot, stellar Hall of Fame, the WWE followed us up in a major way. A way that would make you want to watch Night 2 of WrestleMania. And that's what it was all about for me. Did Night 1 make me want to watch Night 2? With everything that went into it, with all the storylines, with all the news, with all the gossip, all the headlines. And not only do we do reviews and previews, we give you the hottest news and rumors and breaking news in WWE right here for over a decade. For 10 years, Seanzviewent Entertainment has been fear for each and every one of you, whether you agree, disagree, whether you call it clickbait, whether you call it masturbate, whatever you want to call it, Seanzview is going to come through when it matters most. And what mattered most at this event was, I'm going to say, I got to give it a strong, because we got to make WrestleMania look strong. We got to make WrestleMania look good. Just like back in the day when they kept saying, oh, you got to make Roman look good. You got to make Roman look strong. You got to make Roman last long. And that's what this main event was all about, was Roman looking strong for the bloodline at the end of the day. And ladies and gentlemen, the expectations at an all-time high. And with the Brahma Bull, the final boss, The Rock in the main event, you knew the fortitude. You knew the gratitude was going to be an all-time. And then The Rock even rose his belt. The Rock rose the championship in the air. The Rock raising the Muhammad Ali championship high in the air for the world to see, because The Rock is now known as the Great One, the greatest, the most electrifying man in all of entertainment. And Roman Reigns and The Rock proved on this night that on night 2, WWE would never be the same again. That the WWE was going to rock your world. The WWE was going to show you a whole different perspective under the Triple H regime, under the Triple H era. And that's exactly what we got. Guys, I give WrestleMania a solid 8.5 out of 10 stars. Dare I say 9 out of 10 stars, from the spectacle, from the title reigns, from the title changes, from the revenge, from the retaliation, from every single thing that WrestleMania presented to us. You knew going in that this was going to be a pressure cooker. You knew that all the coverage and everything that I gave here on Sean's View relied on each and every one of you, because we prove it that Sean's View Entertainment is your source for everything WWE. We stick it out. We spice it up. And if it weren't for Sean's View Entertainment, if it weren't for the viewers and the fans and the subscribers that are behind me, Sean View would just be talking to a wall, and it would be paint drying. But there was no paint drying on this WrestleMania. Because, ladies and gentlemen, there may be now more questions than answers. There may be not as much visibility as you thought, because now WrestleMania Night 2 is set. And again, if you want to like the video, comment, subscribe, click that bell. Sean View will always tell you that Sean's View Entertainment will come up big in a spectacle as major and as ginormous. And me watching Sean's View and me watching WrestleMania all those years ago, you knew that Sean's View was going to give you the promise, the significance of WrestleMania, and that is exactly what you got. Why? Because Sean's View Entertainment promises to give you the entertainment factor, just like the WWE gave us the entertainment factor tonight. This was the build of all the storylines and all the angles and all the intrigue that is WrestleMania. And dare I say, the WWE lived up to the hype. They lived up to the emotion. They lived up to the expectation. And believe me, when I say to you that the bar was at an all-time high, it was just that, at an all-time high. Dare I say, it was sky high. So, ladies and gentlemen, the call comes down to you. Your thoughts, your comments, your opinions. And again, the only way I survive on this website is by subscribing today, clicking that bell, and become a channel member today. Because I will be the final boss in all WWE news, rumors, and headlines, because Sean's View Entertainment will show through when everything, when all is down and out. Just like we thought Sami Zayn was down and out, Sami Zayn proved why he is the most tactical, has the most tenacity, has the most to show the toughness of Sami Zayn. And Sean View will be insane, because I must be insane to come on here multiple times a day, because it is savage. I am going to be the most relentless WWE uploader on this very platform, on this app, on this website, whatever you want to call it. Sean's View Entertainment will show through. Why? Because I care about each and every one of you. Subscribe.